Peace, grand rising, and I hope that everyone is doing wonderfully and also prosperously. My name is Soleil. Welcome to my pages, because I have 4 of them. And this is going to be a little introduction into who I am, what I'm about, and essentially what you can expect from the content I will be releasing. And on top of that, I will get into my services and how I might be able to help you. Life's amazing, life's amazing, life's amazing. I hear the angels, yeah, they calling, asking me to come home. But I'm doing my thing on this plane of existence. Cause they need me, and that is obvious. It's so obvious, it's so obvious. It's so obvious I'm doing mental regulation, mental gymnastics. Take a closer look, I teach people how to rule the stars. How to rule the stars, how to rule the stars, how to rule the stars. Learning the capacity for your soul to mold reality. You are a reflection of divinity, of divinity. For you are L, you are all, you are L, you are all, you are L, you are all. For you are all, you are L, you are all, you are L. So, first and foremost, I am esoteric, you know what I'm saying? I like to use symbolism, and a lot of what I do is symbolic. I wanted to get my cross to point through utilizing this sword, you know what I'm saying? In contrast to this sword, you know what I'm saying? Originally, this wasn't going to be an introduction, but rather a message, you know what I'm saying? To help people understand, you don't challenge, because what are swords esoterically? A sword is a word, you know what I'm saying? The word, the word sword is also the word words, you know what I'm saying? So esoterically, as those of you who are into tarot understand, the sword signifies thought, you know what I'm saying? So understand that I'm a craftsman where all mental things are concerned. I am an astrologer, which only means I understand energies. Numerology, astrology, Freemasonry. Numerology, astrology, Freemasonry. Numerology, astrology, Freemasonry. Numerology, astrology, Freemasonry. I'm not a part of the Illuminati, but I'm lit. Life path lit, moon sign lit, 28-degree Gemini sun. You can also say I'm a 28-degree Master Mason. In these Masonic lodges, but I wasn't invited. And it shocks me that people still don't understand just how deep astrology is. If you truly understand astrology, just know you can build a civilization. Think about it. Astrology helps you gain a better understanding of the 7 archetypical energies, which play out through color, through sound, and through any and every way in which you find 7 in nature. You know what I'm saying? Things in nature seem to manifest in 7s, because 7 is the number of harmony, the number of equilibrium, the number of balance, which is a form of completion. 7 is like 1. You know, there's a lot of things that ties back to 7 being the number of completion. But once you understand 7, especially from the astrological perspective, then now you know what it takes to build a system. Whether that's a company, whether that's a successful life, whatever. My pages, my content is essentially dedicated to exposing and revealing masonry, you know what I'm saying? Because people say Illuminati, people say, what else do people say? Like secret society, and all that is just masonry, because you have to understand the true power in this world is knowledge, you know what I'm saying? And it's not just any kind of knowledge, it's specific knowledge, and that is knowledge of self, knowledge about yourself and who you are, but simultaneously knowledge about the universe and what that is, knowledge about existence. It's important that you understand the laws that govern your body, you know what I'm saying? So then you have greater health, you know what I'm saying? Because one of the ways we are oppressed is through the deterioration of our health. It's like we are put in battles that really act as distractions to distract us from the real fight, which is these individuals that are enslaving us. The world, the way that it is, how corrupt it doesn't have to be like that. And you know that we are being governed under one thought, one order, you can even say. When you understand just what religion is, and when you understand that religion has spread everywhere on this planet, you know what I'm saying? There are countries riddled, you know, in poverty. They don't have food, but yet someone was able to build like a missionary building and hand out Bibles. Like, I'm not stupid. I know what you guys are doing. What they are doing is they are governing, because before you can govern someone, literally make them build your world like they do, they give you guys crumbs. What the hell? What is minimum wage? You know how fucked up that is to me? A person who has come to comprehension, not even understanding, comprehension to just how abundant and prosperous, not even this earth is, but just existence in general. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to struggle like the way that we do. I don't struggle, you know what I'm saying? Like, anything and everything I want and need, I receive. And that's because my understanding and my awareness. They have created a circumstance for themselves, right? What is hell to most of us is a heaven to a small group of people who get to live however they want, freely, luxuriously, you know what I'm saying? Because we, on our backs, are building their world, and it's a real thing. And really, the only thing you can truly do is start crafting your own world. You see, this is what they gave you guys. Right? And we're not talking about literal swords, right? This is what they gave you guys. The philosophy, the knowledge, the awareness, the understanding that you guys have. You have to always remember and understand who it came from and why it came. You know what I'm saying? When you understand who you were indoctrinated under, you also simultaneously understand why you were indoctrinated under. It's like it's a well-known fact that like the school industry, right, education, it was established by one of the Rockefellers. You know what I'm saying? And even they are so evil with what they're associated with and what they do and what they've done. But the specific Rockefeller, you know, who was, I know that wasn't just one, it was a couple of them, but the face, the representative who was speaking upon the school system, explained they weren't in the business of making thinkers, but making workers. And you know that movie Bees? You know that movie Ants? It's like, what you have to understand that it low-key takes millions of dollars to make a movie, right? And it takes time to make a movie. So someone with the paradigm that they give you, right, with this little knife, sword, which is word, your words don't extend, because it's like, why reading books is valuable is because your world truly is limited to your comprehension and understanding. You know what I'm saying? The more you know, the more life you can experience. You know what I'm saying? The less you know, I'll give an example that influences us all. Finances, and money is evil. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say that money is the root of all evil, but when you understand that currency, there is a greater currency, a currency that all things in the universe, you know, deal with, whether that be things like human beings, right, or things outside of human beings, like nature, whether that be nature or the matrix. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are all dealing with the specific currency, and that is like energy. That is like our thoughts and our emotions. That is our greatest forms of energy. And like, what I don't like, alright, so When I was 17, I created a course on manifestation. When I was 14, I got shot in my chest. I died. I seen the other side and I came back. How I'm still alive is a story that we'll cover another time. So, yeah, at 14 I died, but I came back. And that completely changed my viewpoint on life. It helped me open up to the reality that there's way more to life than what meets the eye. Then, when I was 17, I have a 9th house stellium, so naturally I'm very knowledgeable in wisdom. And I have my Mercury conjunct, trine Uranus. Uranus signifies like the Akashic records and just databases in general. So, and my moon is in the decan of intuition. So, I have knowledge and information. I have access to knowledge and information that, in a way, I never even came across in this physical world. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, because of what I deal with and what I know, and because of what I know, what I can get you on to, I have a lot of spiritual predecessors. Spiritual predecessors most definitely, but spiritual elders and mentors, you know what I'm saying? In the physical world, I'm always solo dolo alone, but then it's I tend to interact with just beings from beyond this world, you know what I'm saying, that also give me instruction and guidance. And no, these aren't my spirit animals. You can call them guides, but I feel like even that's kind of weird, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what you guys be talking about when y'all say guides. Because look, I'm a Virgo rising, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Virgo rising, so I'm a very practical person. I'll hear what you say, but I also want to see what you say. And a lot of you guys say you're this and say you're that. You guys say you're spiritual. I am real life spiritual. I know what it means. So I don't understand when you guys go through certain things. I'm like, wait a minute, you're spiritual, right? Essentially, because there's real spirituality, then there's fake spirituality. The real spirituality is all about running into the darkness, you know what I'm saying? Running into the unknown. All things that are known, that's not really spirituality like that. And now, I just mentioned my intuitive abilities, and I explain my intuitive abilities through my birth chart, you know what I'm saying? I'll break this down real quick too. You know what? Nah, I'll break that down another time. Yeah, so that's pretty much me, Sway, Soleil, Soli. I go by a couple names. And if you find yourself here, oh shit, and wish to get here, then hit me up, you know what I'm saying? And I'll help you get your mind frame right, because it's what it's all about, the mind. I specialize in astrology. I help people understand their birth charts, which is a very important thing, you know what I'm saying? It literally is the way that I've seen it affect people is prior to my intervention, right, which is divine intervention, they were like a plant that's shriveling away due to lack of knowledge of self. And then when I gave them the knowledge of self, I told them who they were, what they were about, what their strengths were, why certain things happen in their lives. And this is me having the ability to read patterns. It's nothing special, you know what I'm saying? Well, to an extent it is, but I don't really like to think of myself as special or anything like that, because I see it as what I can do, anyone and everyone can do. You know what I'm saying? It just might take a little bit more time to do for you what I do, like step literally, you know what I'm saying, frame by frame. Because we're all here to do our own thing in different ways. But what I'm saying is, in quality we're different, but in value we are the same. But anyways, the effect of it was like a shriveled plant. And then when I gave knowledge of self, through whether that's people I work with online or people in my real life that I work with, it's like all of a sudden things are starting to make sense. They're starting to know who they are. They're starting to piece things together, and it kind of looks like this once upon a time shriveled plant starts to become vibrant and starts to gain life again, you know what I'm saying? Because yeah, it is a very powerful tool. And the thing with me is, because I go beyond astrology and I teach my clients mental alchemy, is I'll teach you what your placements are, right? And I'll take you from this space of like just having little knowledge about astrology and yourself and mental alchemy, and eventually I'll get you here, you know what I'm saying, where you have an actual sword, esoterically, which you can use. You can use to cut through deception, you know what I'm saying? Discernment, you know, because the more you know, the more discerning you become. You can use such a sword, you know what I'm saying, to cut through essentially spiritual weather, you know what I'm saying? I feel like spiritual weather, spiritual weather. I think spiritual weather is very important for us to understand, because spiritual weather affects us mentally, which expresses through emotion and thought, you know what I'm saying? We go through certain emotions in certain times. If you're a person who pays attention, you'll notice this. You'll realize that certain patterns come back into your life at certain times, you know what I'm saying? And in the most simplest way, we can go outside and see that. At certain times, we experience fall, winter, summer, spring, you know what I'm saying? It's the same concept. So tune in, and this is Sway, tuning out. Peace. Numerology, astrology, Freemasonry. Numerology, astrology, Freemasonry. Numerology, astrology, Freemasonry. Numerology, astrology, Freemasonry. I'm not a part of the Illuminati, but I'm lit.